Today, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you should be having an annual family photo session. If this is your first time watching, I'm Kelsey, and I help you create heirloom quality photos while giving you a fun and stress-free experience so that you actually want to print those photos and pass them down for generations. Now, if you're anything like me, growing up, annual family photos weren't really a thing. Not with my core family unit. Sure, every few years we'd have extended family photos with either my mom's side or my dad's side of the family, and they would do smaller family breakouts. But a family session with just my mom and dad, we didn't really do that unless it was for the church directory. But nobody really did that where I lived. But the times have changed, so let me give you 3 really good reasons why annual family photos should be important to you now. Reason number 1, you get to create a living legacy. If you're having these annual photos taken every year, printing them and having albums, you have that tangible piece of history that you can flip through with your kids, and you can talk about how you felt during that season of your life, and your kids can look at them and ask to hear stories about when they were that size. It gives you an amazing legacy that you get to pass down to your children someday. Reason number 2, having printed photos in your home of your children and of your family unit can actually directly correlate to your children's self-esteem and sense of self. David Krause, a licensed psychologist from Cleveland, Ohio, is quoted saying, "My bias is very simple. I think family photographs should be on the wall. I am very conservative about self-esteem, and I think placing a family photo someplace in the home where that child can see it every day without having to turn on a device or click around on a computer to find it really hits home for that child this sense of reassurance and comfort. They have a certainty about them and a protecting quality that nurtures a child. It lets them know where they are in the pecking order and that they are loved and cared for." How amazing is that? Krause also suggests placing photographs of that child with their family in the child's bedroom so that it can be among the first things they see in the morning and the last thing they see at night. He says it lets them know that they are loved and important. And lastly, reason number 3, digital photography has made it easier than ever to find a photographer that can fit your budget. Now, just know that you get what you pay for, but there is nothing wrong with hiring a beginner because everyone has to start somewhere. Just make sure you're comfortable with their style of work, what you get in your package, and what the experience is like with them. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Are you paying a session fee and then having to buy digital products and print photos from them later? Which is awesome. Just know ahead of time. Does your session include the digital photos in it, delivered to you in an online gallery or a flash drive? Cool. Like I said, just make sure you know ahead of time. We started having annual photos taken the year after we got married. So every October since 2017, we've hopped in front of the camera to update our own portraits. We had an anniversary session in 2018, a maternity session in 2019, and family photos in 2020. I can't wait for October of this year. If you're ready to start planning your session, go ahead and click on the video right here, and it will take you through how to plan a stress-free portrait session. I'll see you next week.